also wanted to bring in the aspect of the doubts in the mind of complexities in the mind of customers. That on one hand, the pure play big tech cloud companies are also offering turnkey solutions, and on the other hand, Dell comes with a different approach that engineers systems, hyperconverged systems. So where do they find the balance, and how do they cut the clutter and come to the real conclusion to buy a sturdy and scalable product?
Well, I mean, it again depends entirely on the customer, right? And no two customers are alike. There are customers who have built huge expertise in their IT organizations, and they are perfectly at home building and constructing their own infrastructure stack. Customers who have taken that direction, we fully support, that direction, because we sell service network storage separately, right? And the good news is that, we're number one in servers, we are number one in storage, we're number one in hyperconverged, right? So if a customer really wants to build his own stack, we offer them the benefit of choosing from our portfolio, because they would not be compromising, on technology. They get number one in everything, all in one place. But at the same time, there are other customers, right, who don't have that expertise, right, and don't really want to build that skill or invest in people to build up their own stack, right? They don't see much value in that. So they want to really focus on design and innovation and delivering a better customer experience to their customers. They really want to simplify their IT operation. And because this is the era of digital transformation, they want to invest in building software, right, that helps them deliver faster innovation, newer products, newer services, and a better customer experience. But they want, that they really want to do that by focusing on their developers and their DevOps. But the developers, or the whole even operations, they don't quite have the same degree of expertise on infrastructure, right? So they want an environment which is agile, which can be provisioned very, very quickly. They really want to empower their developers to provision their own infrastructure, right? And we totally understand that need. And all these platforms that I talked about earlier, which is infrastructure as a service, container as a service, or platform as a service environments, have been designed to really empower the developers so that they don't have to worry about compute network storage, right? When they want an environment, it's as simple as going to a service portal, right, and choosing the kind of service that they want, right? Everything else at the back end is automated. Right? And there are that's the other area where customers are beginning to invest considerably, automation. So they're building automation frameworks using Ansible or Terraform or vRealize from VMware. So they don't want manual intervention. So when an application owner or a developer wants a certain kind of infrastructure or certain capabilities from the infrastructure, all they have to do is make a few clicks and they get what they want. So that's the other kind of customer, the other end of the customer spectrum, people who value that kind of simplicity. So we built our business to cater to the needs of both kind of customers, customers who want to build and customers who want to buy.
So one last question before I wind up. So very recently, Dell has announced some advancements to Dell Cloud, which also includes a new subscription-based model that kind of makes it easier to buy and scale hybrid clouds. Can you elaborate a little bit on that?
Absolutely, Rahul. I mean, so customers. We opened up the conversation by talking about what's attractive in a public cloud for customers, right? And what's attractive is really one of the things which is most attractive to customers is really the consumption model, which is tailored to their business needs. So if they need more compute, they get more compute, and they have to pay only for what they consume. And customers absolutely love it because they don't have to do capacity planning, and they don't have to make upfront capex investments. Now, the truth is that not all workloads can move to the public cloud, right? Customers would continue to run applications and workloads on-premise in their data center for the foreseeable future. So some applications are just too critical or too difficult to port onto a public cloud platform. But customers, they love that experience, that elasticity that public cloud offered. So they've been asking vendors to respond. They've been asking us if we can deliver a similar environment, which is elastic, and the consumption is tailored to what they consume, right? And so what you talked about earlier, Dell Technologies as a service, right? Or what we call Dell Technologies on demand, and Data Center as a service. These are two offerings which are tailored to give an identical experience to the customers, similar to what they get in public cloud. So it's a utility-based, billing model. So Dell Technologies on Demand offers a subscription model, so they can quickly, turn on our infrastructure as a service environment, and they basically pay for what they use. And it's a subscription model, so they don't make capex investments. And Data Center as a service model is actually a more enhanced version of the same subscription, where the customer doesn't even manage that environment. So the earlier model I talked about, we deliver infrastructure on a subscription model to our customers, but the customer is managing it. The Data Center as a service model, actually, the customer doesn't even need to do that, because it's our people and VMware people who go and manage the environment for the customer. So the beauty of these, turnkey platforms that we have built is that you just have to turn them on, right? So we ship an entire platform which is built on either hyperconverged, or if the customer environment requires a 3-tier architecture, it can use a vBlock or a Power One product. On top of that, we have the whole VMware stack, and it basically, when you put it in the data center, all you have to do is turn it on.
So thank you very much, Surajit, for your time. It was a nice conversation with you, and I'm seeing you after a very long time, so that was a delight.
Yeah, Rahul, it's great to connect with you, after a long time, even though this is only a video chat. Hopefully, once the situation improves, we will get to meet in person soon.
We'll meet soon. Thank you very much, Surajit. Thanks for your time.
Thanks, Rahul. You take care. Have a good day.